Hey everybody, it's Master Gallengeist here, bringing you my review of the Avengers, issue 35, 2023. Nice cover there. However, instead of doing the wraparound like the other one, we just have a ad for the next Captain America one, detailing stuff to Road to Armageddon. So I'm like, you're doing this whole thing to kind of like showcase and celebrate the Avengers, and you don't do the wraparound continuing on? Okay. Now this one, at least until we get through the rest of it, seemed to have better stapling than the last one, but I'd also potentially learned that there was damage for most of those issues as I was trying to hunt for other kind of copies that weren't as damaged, so it's like, okay, that's not good. So if you find one that isn't, good for you. You got a good collector's item. So that is very disconcerting for Marvel's quality, and it's been happening more and more frequently. And you having it happen on the 800th issue of Avengers and not doing anything about it is very odd. So this one continues on with dealing with the Grail and everything like that. Overall, I'm like, okay. It was kind of wrapped up a little bit neater and kind of stranger than I thought. So let's kind of crack into this. We're running out of time. The remains of Battleworld. We survived transit into the backstage of the universe. We faced down endless hordes of the multiversal dead. We defeated Kang the Conqueror, but none of that was enough. The Grail, a flaw in the universe, has been activated, and when it's fully initialized, it will create a new cosmos destroying our own. Thoughts? And I kind of like seeing the Twilight Court and the Avengers there. It's like, yeah. Art is really pretty good here. No issues with that I kind of saw. Look, I'm going to ask this because I'm expected to be the one to ask it. Can we blow it up? No more than you could blow up a color, Tin Man. He prefers Iron Man, Mordred. I am well aware. It's like, okie dokie. Don't know why she's got such a, like, thing on Iron Man there, but, like, alright. Can the process be arrested if not reversed? Hypothetically, anything is possible. Realistically, we are dealing with an ontological mechanism unlike anything any of us have ever encountered. One subconsciously designed by one of humanity's greatest minds. And we are running out of time, as been mentioned. I see the years have done nothing for your patience, Lancelot. If anything, I've gotten worse. Yeah, I get that. We cannot stop the Grail, and we cannot destroy it, which means we must remove it. Ha ha! Remove it to where, you buffoon? Everything, everywhere, still exists in the 8th cosmos. Will you remove it from the whole multiverse? Well, I guess we will now. Impossible. Impossible? Come on, Kang. It's like, yeah. Now, I do like how the paneling was done there to show off the kind of white on both pages. Look who you're talking to. Again, showing a nice full page of everybody involved. Shortly. Technical group. Iron Man, Bedivere, Black Panther, Vision, Camelot. Linked up. Systems in place. We got that together quick. Once the argument was settled, nice to see that your king is as obstinate as ours, despite ours not wanting to be called that anymore. While T'Challa is a king and is ours, he's not our king per se. It's not really what we do. Obstinacy can be a virtue, as proven when I won the argument. It's like, okay, T'Challa. Though, it is kind of strange how Tony kind of looks a little bit like Kang still, with what we've been seeing here. The argument hasn't been won, T'Challa. Technical group to Powerhouse. Calculations are locked. It's like, alright. Powerhouse. Storm, Captain Marvel, Lancelot. Hit it. Powerhouse to Technical group. Hitting it. So you're the Avengers star, are you? How brightly can you shine? As bright as you like, Lancelot, star of the Twilight Court. It's not a competition, ladies. Everything is a competition, especially this. One I'm going to win. Okay, as they're powering up, and we get a full page of them doing their thing. It's like, alright. Keep telling yourself that, Lance. Powerhouse to Lightning Rod. It's like, okay. Lightning Rod. Scarlet Witch, Mordred, Artor. Get ready. The armor of Chthon stands ready, Captain Marvel, as does the man inside of it. Do your worst, as they pretty much just blast the fucking shit out of him. Urgh! I'm weaving pure possibility, and I pure entropy. Collapsing waves of probability until we have the outcome we desire. So that's pretty interesting to utilize that, and especially Wanda being the possibility one, whereas Mordred's doing the whole entropy one. Success. To you, openers. Now, No loose pages at the moment. Pretty decent stapling at the moment, so we'll see. Now that's pretty cool with Artor's armor and everything kind of runically going on around it. Openers: Captain America, Galhut, Ber, Bersalak, Parzival. I'm still not certain how this is to work. The spell is about opposites, Galhut. You're God among mortals, and I'm immortal among gods. We are risking our lives on a metaphor. We are going to die anyway, if that makes you feel better. Ha! It does it that. It's like, okay. I think it's pretty self-explanatory. If you're using opposites and also the possibilities of stuff, in the previous spell, you're utilizing the same kind of thing here. Let us face death, Captain America, and let death face us. And we shall see who blinks first. As we see Artor blasting energy at them. It's like, alright. And it's kind of weaving about. City. Camelot, is it working? I think so, Tony. Sam and Galehood are the focus for the energy that Wanda and Mordred wove into a spell, so that Bersalak can bend space-time and open the portal. It's like, okay, opening a portal to where? I know I helped come up with this plan, but can Bersalak take the strain? Our cause is just, the odds are impossible, which is why Parzival's power comes in. The icon, the perfect knight, who provided he fights for right, warps reality. It's like, okay, so we're utilizing the Twilight Court stuff that we have probably heard of, but haven't really seen before. And is granted victory, pretty much working it out to have the portal open. And then T'Challa coming in with the Grail. Excellent work. I'll take the Grail through the portal, and the cosmos will be safe. T'Challa, this is a one-way trip. I know it is, Sam, but it has to be done, and the Black Panther does what has to be done. I was born for this, and you'll die for it. It's like, okay, so what's Kang doing? But it's not Kang. So T'Challa is pretty much going the kind of sacrificial route. It's like, alright. But then we see, where are we, City Smith? I don't know, Idle Alabaster. Lord Ennui? I don't know, but it feels like a place of endings, which appeals to the dead. So we see that the Ashen Combine are out and about. It's like, alright. Do like how the paneling's done here. The Ashen Combine, how do they get loose quickly before they take the Grail? And what is this? There's great power contained here as they get the Grail. What is going on? Action, Tony, not questions. Quickly, friends, with the Avengers and Twilight Court combined, we can triumph. They have the Grail, Artor, the Avengers, and the hated Twilight Court. And us without Meridian Diadem and weakened after our confinement. A retreat, a retreat. So they don't have Meridian Diadem, so they just decide to go through the portal. It's all very kind of convenient. Like, I wish there was a little bit more work done to make it less plot demandsy of like, okay, we don't want to have one of the Avengers die, so here's these people. Let's get them off the board. Let them pursue us wherever this leads. It's like, you're going away, so you're solving our problem. It just kind of sucks because I was kind of looking forward to seeing the Ashen Combine kind of potentially brought up later on. I mean, with what kind of goes on with them, you could probably still bring them back, but we'll see. What the hell just happened? Camelot, answer me. How did the Ashen Combine escape? They didn't, Tony. I let them escape. Camelot, they took the Grail, as I intended them to, Bedivere. You intended? I love T'Challa, and I won't let him die. So I let the Ashen Combine do what he was going to. After all, there was only one place we could have removed a cosmos waiting to be born. I'm like, I don't mind the city loving T'Challa and trying to help his friends. That's the cool bit. It's just, it was very convenient for the Combine to be like, we've got this. There's a lot of heroes about. Let's just go through this convenient portal without asking where it could potentially go. It's like, alright. A place that is not a place. This is wrong. Yeah, no shit. A time that is not a time. No, City Smith. Use the bauble of power. A no place, no time that took the combined powers of the Avengers and the Twilight Court to open a path to. There are no worshippers, no minds. If a new cosmos was to be born, destroying all that came before, then we had to send it to where when nothing had come before, as we see them kind of like going fuckity-doo-dah, like, I can fix this, the device is doing something, the void before the first firmament, the zeroth cosmos and its final moments. Something is happening, so pretty much right before the like first cosmos and everything. So I was like, oh, that's interesting that it's the beginning of everything. The birth of the first firmament, the beginning of everything. Ending, as we see. Blah. It's like, okay. And then next issue 36. Bing, bang, boom. The beginning is the end is the beginning. Be here next month for the cosmos-shattering finale of Jen McKay's Avengers. And then showcasing like new Avengers, Mortal Thor, Iron Man, and Captain America. So I understand that we like had an impossible kind of scenario to kind of deal with, and it was going to be a harder kind of way to wrap that up. But I was just like, okay, they decided to open a portal to pretty much the beginning of the entirety of the Marvel universe, and T'Challa was pretty much going to be like, yeah, I'll take this, and the city just let the Ashen Combine go, and they are just like, hey, let's just take this shit and go through that portal you guys open. It's like, alright. Yeah, I mean, it was cool to see the kind of beginning of the universe and everything like that, linking it up to Reed and the Grail and all that, but Kang just kind of disappeared and wasn't being like a prodding little dick shit, which he could have been, be like, ha, 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 kind of shit. Or even he could have taken it. I kind of see why they did it, to make sure that, like, T'Challa didn't die, or any of kind of the other Avengers, but it kind of sucks because it then takes the Ashen Combine, except for Meridian Diadem, off the board as potential villains to be utilized later on. I mean, you can bring them back or whatnot. I mean, time travel, multiversal shenanigans and bullshit. But I was just like, oh, okay. I know Jed McKay introduced them and probably wanted to have kind of final say on them or whatnot, but I was just like, there could have been a better way to do this. So, I kind of like seeing a little bit of the banter and everything kind of going on, but we kind of needed a little bit more, I think, to get that banter into a kind of like better kind of spot where it was kind of more organic, because they've been away for a while and now they're like, it's been condensed into just like a couple of issues. I kind of needed a little bit more issues to kind of get that team kind of feeling into effect. But it was interesting. The best parts were pretty much seeing them work together and try and get their plan to deal with the Grail into effect. I just wish we kind of had a better Grail plan, and that its end goal was a little bit kind of better. So those are my opinions on the issue. Tell me what you guys think in the comments below. If you liked it, if you didn't like it, if you agree with me, if you disagree with me. Also like and subscribe, and I hope you have a good day.